So in this video, I'm going to share how to target your audience using Facebook ads in 2025. So a lot has changed when it comes to marketing. Back in the day in 2016, 2017, people are using a lot of interest targeting, stacking interest. Let's say you're selling a clothing, you're a clothing brand, you're selling clothes, women's dresses, right? You'll be in the ad set level, you'll be putting a lot of interest. Let's say you're putting women's clothing, shoes, handbags to target your customers. But there's so much that has changed right now in 2025. With the rise of AI, there's so much that has changed. So we call it creative diversification or creative testing. So your creative is how you're going to find your customers. Creative testing. Now this comes with the basic of marketing, understanding why someone is buying your product, understanding the reasons why someone is actually wants to buy your product. What is the desire? Why is someone actually? What is the motive behind someone buying your product? So I'll use the example of a clothing brand, a women's clothing brand selling dresses. So I'll use an example of a women's clothing brand. So recently, I was talking to a clothing founder who was selling women's clothing. She was selling dresses. It's handmade in Kenya. So I asked her, "Who is your customer?" She described to me she's a woman between 25 and 45 and stuff. Okay, I told her, okay, why is someone buying your product? She told me it's because of the lifestyle. Okay, someone is buying because of the identity. Okay, so this is the primary desire of why someone wants to buy that particular product. So I ask her again, where will someone be using your product? So we brainstorm now. In a restaurant, it can be a solo date, it can be a brunch, it can be, let's say, a date with friends. You get me now? So now we are understanding customers at a very deeper level. Where will someone be using your product? Which kind of environment will someone be using your product? Very, very important. Now, the first idea was a restaurant. The second one is an office. Now, she had office dresses. Now, she had dresses that she can use. She had dresses that customers can use in a restaurant, be it a brunch, a solo date, a date with friends and stuff. Whereas, let's say they're going for drinks, they're going for coffee and stuff. So the second one was office dresses. She was making office dresses. So I asked the client, okay, the office dresses, right? These are working class people. I would like for you to find an environment like a boardroom, somewhere you can create your content ads in this environment, because the customer will picture themselves going to work in those kind of. So it's very relevant to that customer. This is very, very important. So the office angle. Now we have an angle. This is now the office angle. The second one was a church. She had dresses that someone can use in a church. The customer can use it when going to church on Sunday. So we said, how can you create an ad? How can create ad variations when someone going to church on a Sunday? Someone can say like, okay, get ready with me for church edition and stuff, going to church on a Sunday, vlogging the experience from her waking up, preparing and going to church on that using that particular dress. Very, very relevant. So the basics is understanding why someone is buying your product, then creating ads that are relevant to that person. Because right now there's a very big update that happened recently in April with Meta. We call it Andromeda. What it means is these are just a change in how the algorithm works. It has become so good in understanding who your customers is, because you as a viewer, as a founder watching this video, Meta has something we call it a data point. So data point means it knows everything that you're searching for, all your interests, what you're browsing on the internet. So it knows for each and every person. So it's very easy now to find your customers, because each and every person has a data points which Meta has like in their data center. So in very simple terms, Meta knows your customer. It knows what everyone is searching for, what everyone is browsing, and what is someone consuming on the internet. So when you create your ads that are around your customer's interest, now it's convert. Now it's very relevant. Meta can show that particular ad to that particular customer. So this is very simple. All you need is just to understand why someone is buying your product, the fundamentals of marketing. Why is actually someone buying your product? Do you understand the main reason? And it's very sometimes founders confuse this with the features. People always say talking about the fabric and stuff. This is something that will hit some people maybe in a different way, but Customers, they really don't care about the fabric. They don't care if it's made from cotton and stuff. People buy with emotions, then they justify it with logic. So it's the emotional connection. That is what the customer cares. And for the women's clothing, it's about the identity, the lifestyle. This is what someone cares about. They want to buy the lifestyle around that brand. When she goes out in public, how people compliment her, the attention she gets, like that's what she cares about, the identity, the lifestyle. Someone's telling her she's looking really nice, the compliments, the attention. Now that's what someone cares about. So you create ads around what your customer cares about, not about what you care about. Because what you care about is not relevant to the customer. Customers only care about their self-interest. So once you understand that, you create ads around that. Now, for the women's clothing, we came to brainstorm that these are in the environments. This was the first step, the angle. The first angle was a restaurant angle. The second one was an office angle. The third one was a church angle. Now, when you create ads around these angles, it will be relevant to those kind of customers. So what you need to do, let's say for the restaurant angle, the client can create 5 variations of this in this kind of environment. 5 videos, 5 videos, 5 videos. For example, you have 15 videos, and let's say you are spending 5,000 in a day, let's say 3,000 in a day. So you have budget of 3K and you have 15 ads. That's all you need. Just budget and how many ads variations. You cannot, don't create just one ad, because that one ad, it won't serve. Meta wants variations, because the goal of Facebook and Instagram is to keep people on the platform. So Meta will show ads that are relevant to different people, because people relate differently to different kind of content. So if you just have one video, it won't be relevant to some people, and that is bad user experience. Meta wants to show something that is relevant to different people. So the more variations you have, the better your chances of reaching those different people at different stages. So for restaurants, it be appealing to certain people. For the office angle, to be appealing to these people are looking for office dresses. For church, the same way. If you just create one ad, that is bad user experience when it comes to Meta. So your ad won't be shown to so many people. So what you need is understanding your customers, then creating more variations of that particular ad. You get me? Now, variation means the same location, different dresses, let's say different angles. Let's say for a restaurant, it can be a solo date. She's drinking coffee, wearing a particular product. A lifestyle video, and now you're showcasing your a particular product. It can be she's with a friend or friends. You get me? Now a different maybe dress, the same thing. Now it can be it's branch, the same. Now it's the same environment at different angle. Now these are variations, different dresses. Let's say different the variations of dresses you have for this particular environment. Now it's relevant. Now someone is not seeing the same ad over and over again. She's seeing different ads. That's what Meta wants. Understanding this is very, very important when it comes to marketing, and this is how you're going to target your ideal audience in 2025 using Facebook ads. So when I talk about Facebook ads, I mean Facebook and Instagram, because Facebook owns Instagram. Meta ads in simple terms. So this is how you're going to create ads that are very relevant to your customers, and this is how you're going to create ads that can convert way better than your competition. So understanding this is very, very important, and if you apply this in your business, you'll see a very big shift, or a very big change in how people are actually relating with your ads, how people are actually converting. So very, very important. And maybe in the next video, I'll talk about the desire. What does a desire mean, and such kind of stuff, and maybe how we're going to do this in depth. Let's say you have a budget of 3,000, 15 ads. How are you going to go deep about this? But in this video, I just wanted to share with you how you're going to target your customers, your ideal customers, using Facebook ads in 2025. So if you like this video, I'll appreciate if you like, comment and subscribe, and you'll be seeing more of these videos in the coming every week. I'm dropping new videos, so I'll appreciate if you subscribe, and if you like, and you can say something in the comment section of what you want to see, or which kind of problem are you facing right now in your business, and I'll create videos around that. So I'll appreciate a lot if you comment, like this video, share to a friend, and subscribe. So see you in the next video.